Hello, my name is Sarah Lewis and welcome to this video tour of some of my favorite spots on the ESU campus. So the first one is actually Worcester Lake, especially this bridge that kind of overlooks the whole lake. It's one of my all-time favorite places to go to just kind of chill out and just watch the lake, and they have a little patio over there where you can go and do homework, and little fairy lights that will come on at night to give it more of a ambience and everything. And so I usually come over to this spot here on the bridge and I'll just overlook the lake and see the fountains and everything. It's just a very peaceful, quiet place. Not many people come by here, so it's just nice to kind of walk around it. So it's definitely one of my all-time favorite spots here on campus. Alright, we are on our way to my second favorite spot on campus. So it's a pretty short walk from the first, so I just figured I'd capture the walk there, sort of. We're actually here. It's this grassy area in front of Plum Hall. So they actually have fairy lights that are up here too, and so at night they'll light up. You can kind of see those lampposts are lit up already. But yeah, the fairy lights are on a timer, so when it gets dark out they'll pop on, and it just makes it look very pretty and happy, and they've got all this beautiful greenery out. You can see people like to kind of picnic out here or put their hammocks up, and it just makes it really cool out here. And they've got that fountain over there, all the squirrels around and the leaves. Just makes it a very nice place to be, to hang out, have a little picnic or do homework, all of that. All the trees around give it a nice shade, so when it's hot out you're not boiling in the heat. But yeah. Another one of my favorite spots are these benches by the Union. They're in between the Union and the Science Center. So there's the science building back there, and then behind us there's the Union. So over here's Plum Hall, and so it's these benches right here. Kind of fun to just hang out in. They've got all this greenery, like these flower pots and things like that. So it could just make it really cool to just sit here. You can eat because they've got tables. You can do homework. You can bring your pets out here just to get some fresh air, things like that. So definitely one of my favorite spots to just hang out in. I'll usually do it around like lunchtime or so. Is a really nice time to be around here and just kind of get the wind and some vitamin D, all of that. So yeah. Alright, and since we're near the Union, another one of my favorite spots on campus is this clock right here. It's really cool looking, and it was donated, or something like that, by the class of 97, 98, 99. So it's just a really cool piece. I think it just looks really cool here, and it's just cool to walk by it and see it and everything. Very pretty and old-fashioned and all of that. So it's just a really cool spot to be here, and they've got all these benches around, so plenty of places to just sit and hang out, do homework, things like that. So that's a really good spot on campus. Alright, another one of my favorite things to do on campus is just to walk around the whole campus. So it doesn't really count as a specific place, I guess, but usually I do it mostly on the weekends, but a lot of the times after like lunch or dinner or something, I'll be out already, so I'll just walk around the entire campus like 4 or 5 times. It's about a 10-minute walk going the whole way around, so I'll do it for about an hour, just walking around the campus listening to music. It's just one of my favorite things to do. It's just a really pretty walk. I mean, you're going by all these buildings and all the trees and stuff, and just get to kind of see what people are up to or all that kind of stuff. So it's really fun. One of my favorite things to do in my spare time, I guess. So yeah. Alright, so that concludes my tour of all of my favorite spots on campus. I think we touched on, what, 4 there or so? 4 or 5, something like that. So definitely a lot of cool spots around here. Plenty of places to study, eat, hang out, all of that. Just an all-around beautiful campus. So thanks for watching.